And joining us now here on the State Champs High School Hockey Report is Frank Novock, the head coach at Detroit Country Day. Frank, welcome to the High School Hockey Report.
John, my pleasure to be here. Thank you.
You guys came out with a 4-1 victory over Warren De La Salle at the Prep Hockey Showcase. Talk about your guys' effort tonight.
I thought our effort was tremendous. We, it was tough, and everyone's the same. We only skated one day this week because of the weather and that. So, you always look for excuses, but we always teach the guys there aren't any excuses when we play, and they battled hard right from the start and just kept grinding away and got some fortunate bounces, and it was a good win for us.
And talk about with the weather this week. What was your what you had to tell the boys to prepare? Since you guys haven't got a chance to be on the ice all week.
Well, the thing was too. Last week was exam week, and we were not allowed to skate till Thursday, so we only had one practice last week. And then I'd sent an email out earlier in the week, saying look for the weather. So Tuesday we stepped on the gas a little bit with practice, and the guys worked their butts off for 2.5 hours, and that was it. And then obviously Wednesday was canceled, Thursday was canceled. But as we say, we're not going to make excuses. I told the guys they're going to be well rested and ready to play.
Talk about how special is it for you guys to be here at the MIHL Prep Hockey Showcase?
It's super special. This is such a tremendous event. The volunteers, the organization, the MIHL, everybody that gets involved to put their best foot forward and then to come in and play on this stage. It's a tremendous honor. You just hope that you withhold your end of the bargain and you play well and have a real good, respectable game.
I'm going to talk a little bit about last year. How special was it for you guys to win the state championship last year?
It's incredible. I have to say, other than my marriage and birth of my kids, there's not been a greater feat in my life from the guys, how hard they worked. And it wasn't just last year. It was guys that I had in the past that built the foundation of doing things the right way, of what hard work can really do. We weren't the most talented group, and everybody knows that, but we just bought in, and then to win, our win streak, to finish it off the way we did with the state championship. In a million years, I never thought it was possible, but as we kept going along the way, the guys, doubts started to go from my mind, and I told them within the room, there's a chance, and I couldn't be any prouder of the group last year.
And you returned a Mr. Hockey winner in Sam Avola. Just talk about his goaltending play and just him as a person throughout his years at Country Day.
Well, a tremendous young man to begin with, and it's very difficult with all the pressure and accolades. As far as he wants to play college hockey, he wants to play junior hockey, dream team player, Mr. Hockey and that, and then to follow that up. It's tough. He's still a high school kid. You got to realize that, and everyone always putting the pressure on him. And I just kind of let Sam be. He's a goalie. He's different. He approaches things on his own terms. I just kind of let him be. Every once in a while we chat, and his work ethic and that, he wants to succeed, and he will at the next level based on just how hard he works and how bad he wants to be a winner.
And lastly, it's now after the showcase, it's pretty much a few more weeks and then it's the playoffs. How hungry is this team right now?
Very hungry. We set our goals at the beginning of the year, tasting last year's success. Anything less than a state championship is a disappointment, and that comes from within the room. The guys have done a tremendous job. My seniors leading the team, and a lot of them, this is their last year of hockey forever, and that's a real dismal thing to think about. How many years that you've played, mom and dad early to the rinks and stuff like that. But it's reality. Very rarely do you have guys going on after high school hockey, so they really buy in and know that they can take these life lessons and memories of another state championship, and you never can take that away from them.
All right, so Country Day with a 4-1 victory over Warren De La Salle on Friday at the MIHL Prep Hockey Showcase, and I was joined by Frank Novock, the coach at Detroit Country Day. Thanks again for all your support for the State Champs High School Hockey.
Thanks, John and Sean. You guys do a tremendous job, and it's awesome to watch.